most days I'm like, okay. But then sometimes I'm just like,
of great football, man, all three phases. It looked like in the second half they were shutting down the run and getting to the quarterback, and we haven't had, or at least a lot of people have been saying we haven't been able to get to the quarterback. My guy Charles Omenihu gets in there. Chris Jones is getting after him.
Yeah.
And it's just the DBs are all, lockdown coverage where they need to be. And, when the defense is playing like that and Pat Mahomes is out here, Texas gunsling, just shooting it all over the field, man. It's the best, man. It's the best. Yeah. And we were rocking and rolling, had a few big plays on special teams that got us going. And that's a tough Lions team. And I felt like we got after them in the run game and in the pass game. And guys were downfield blocking for each other, man. The energy right now in the building is electric, man. And it's one of the most fun teams I've ever been on.
Yeah, that was, watching it, you talk about all three phases competing and doing great for all four quarters. The defense was, Detroit came out running that thing. They were doing a great job. They put together a great first drive, but you're right. The defense adjusted. They kept fighting. Nothing really came easy. And I think a lot of times the Lions get these big, huge, explosive plays, and the defense tried to make them earn it the entire time. And they had a couple big fourth down stops. They had the second half, it felt like they neutralized the running game a little bit better than they did in the first half.
Yep.
Nick Bolton mentioned potentially having some tips. Like, it felt like they kind of had a little, I don't know if we should mention that. Should we not mention that?
It sounds like they were, it sounds like
they had a good idea what was happening.
Yeah. It sounds like they, and that's the thing, when you're with Spags, you got smart players, man. You're gonna see these, whatever they are, these little ticks or these certain things that an offense is doing, where if they want to keep doing them, we're gonna be able to get ahead of them.
Let's talk about the Chiefs offense, because that was the thing that I think everybody had wanted to talk about through the first 3 weeks of the season. And as of the last 3 weeks, the Chiefs offense looks back, baby. You guys are doing everything well. And the one thing that I think stood out about this game in particular was the ability to run the football. It wasn't like a Rico Dowdle, unbelievable running day for the Chiefs, but it was a consistent, efficient threat that you guys imposed your will. I mean, this is a team we talk about. I mean, kneecap biting,
it's a
bully, tough-nosed team.
They were hitting. They were
and you guys
gaps,
took it right at it with them, man. It was that first half. I mean, you guys are both running the ball really efficiently, imposing your will on each other. It was a physical game. I think the first half went by in a flash.
Yeah.
Before I know it, the first quarter was over. It was nuts.
Yeah.
That's got to feel good, right?
Yeah, you get rolling, and especially in the run game, man, it's like it just feeds those big guys up front. Yeah. It just feeds them. It gets them going. It gets them playing a little bit tough. You just start working some double teams, and they don't feel like they're just sitting on an island pass proing. And you can get these big 300-pounders on the attack and down the hill and moving forward and getting after guys, trying to demoralize them mentally and physically. And it's just like we got our interior three playing so physical and so well together right now with Kingsley and
Kingsley's coming on, man.
And exactly. And Trey Smith. And then on top of that, Juwan Taylor's playing fucking outstanding. We had a huge
Jalen Moore steps up,
Jalen
man.
Moore steps up and has a fucking
Aiden
awesome
Hutchinson,
game.
That's a big task, baby. And he answered the bell, man.
Hell yeah. And I just feel like when those guys up front are rolling like that, man, it just makes everybody play that much more confident. Pat's not thinking as much about the line. He's seeing the field so clear right now and getting the ball out quick.
You stay out of situations that are hard to pick. Third and long is hard in the league. You know what I mean? It was interesting because the previous 2 weeks, and really 3 weeks, you guys had started to really hit the big play down the field. And that's one way to stress a defense.
Yeah.
In this game, I mean, that really didn't happen. You took a couple shots, but really the way you stressed them was by running right at them.
Yeah.
Right. And then that got the play action going. It got you in good situations where you could do the quick passes. You got a bunch of them where it was even before the snap, Pat knew he was going to catch and deliver it right to you.
Fire it out there. Yeah.
Yeah. And and
I think that's a huge, You got to throw it to Coach Reed and Matt Nagy on the offensive side that are calling these plays and put these plays in to give us an opportunity. Just go out there and just play quick.
Yeah.
Play fast, make them feel the attention to detail and the alertness that we're playing with. And I think we're rolling like that, and Pat's getting it to everybody right now. You know, everybody's getting a chance to have the football in their hands, and everybody's satisfied. And it's going to have to even be more of that now that we're getting Rashid coming back next week. But it's just so much fun when everybody's getting a piece of the pie, man.
Yeah, man. Vibes look like they're pretty darn good for the Chiefs. A hell of a lot better than they were maybe 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago. We got some stats, I guess, here. The Chiefs are one of just 2 teams to feature 4 players with 220 plus receiving yards this year. Travis Kelce, Hollywood Brown, Tyquan Thornton, and Juju Smith-Schuster, all over 220 yards. That's a very specific yardage. Travis, can you explain the edge? It is. Can you explain the edge motto?
Everybody got to eat, baby.
EGE. Everybody got to eat. Okay.
I think Rashid might have started that one.
Nice.
And it might have been a little, sneak preview on what's going to come.
Well, I mean, listen, Pat does it better than everybody. So I'm watching this Atlanta game on Monday night. And it's pretty much Drake London and Bijan Robinson. Like, listen, if you got those 2 guys, I'd probably just give them the ball too. Like, I don't know what we're doing anything else for. But you go look at the Chiefs stat line, and every week it feels like 7, 8, 9 guys are in this reception category.
Yeah,
and it's like, man, Pat is spreading that ball around. Not a lot of tendencies.
It's not just check downs, you know what I mean? Where guys are getting first downs. Noah Gray had a huge first down. Juju Smith-Schuster's, I think, had our longest play on a naked.
Hollywood Brown's running out of touchdown celebrations. I mean,
my guy said, "Fuck it, I'm jumping in the stands." You already know. I only played it for one. Oh man, it's so good, man. I love it.
Well, let's get to primetime Trav. We talked about LeBron stats. Trav passed a legend, Jason Witten, in primetime receiving yards. Did you notice you are now second? You are second all-time in prime-time receiving yards. Another very specific category. How does it feel to be the second all-time receiving yards for a tight end leader in that category?
It means a lot because I would love to see how many games Jason Witten played on primetime. I mean, he's played for the Cowboys. The boys are always on primetime.
Yeah, they're getting primetime for sure.
Since the beginning of his career, to the
Listen,
end.
You've had a lot of primetime games too. You're the fucking Kansas City Chiefs. You guys are on you played on every day of the week other than Tuesday. Like, that's the only day you haven't played on, right? We're
America's team, Jason?
I'm saying you've had some primetime games. So don't act like you guys aren't getting opportunities. You've had some opportunities.
Who am I second behind?
You got to be Tony, right? That's the only person that makes sense. But he didn't have a lot of primetime, did he?
What are you trying to say?
He was on the Chiefs when they weren't very good. The Chiefs, when Tony was there, not the same as Chiefs of recent.
I don't know. Them boys was cold in 03. Who are we second behind?
Do we got that, Brandon?
I want to know who we.
Take a guess. Receiving stats. Who do you think?
Oh, it's only receiving. It's not tight end. It's just
not
second
tight ends?
Receiving stats. Who do you think it is?
Oh, Jerry Rice.
There you go. Bang.
Yeah, sorry. I thought it was just tight ends. All right, that's an easy answer. Thank you, Brandon.
So receiving numbers.
How far behind him?
You got to be Miles. 49ers. They were in some primetime games. You're miles behind Jerry.
Damn it, not Miles.
Well, let's get into the game. Trav, you had a bunch of catches. One of the better games you've had this year. Or actually, probably the best game you've had this year. 6 receptions for 78 yards. I love a lot of these photos, man. Take a look at this photo where you're being held up by like 5 different Detroit Lions, 4 guys. Just look at did you look at your face in this? There's an age to this face right there in the middle. That is just...
No, like, dude, you know what this is? You know what this is? This was the first catch of the game. And you know how you're trying to finish. I get hit by one guy. I kind of slide off of him. Yeah, and now I'm just like, I'm getting pinballed, but I'm keeping the feet moving. And then I get held
ball
up.
Security.
Then I get held up. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Good ball security in a situation like that. And then once I get held up, the stampede is coming. I think I'd locked eyes with Trey Smith.
In the electric chaos of Arrowhead Stadium, where the Kansas City Chiefs clashed with the roaring Detroit Lions on October 12, 2025, a shocking moment shattered the night. Travis Kelce, the gridiron gladiator and Taylor Swift's devoted fiancé, crumpled to the turf in the third quarter after a brutal helmet-to-helmet hit from Lions linebacker Derrick Barnes. The crowd gasped as medics swarmed, Kelce writhing in agony, clutching his neck. Swift, watching from a VIP suite with Caitlin Clark and the Kelce clan, bolted from her seat, face pale, hands trembling. Hours later, as post-game brawls erupted, Patrick Mahomes snubbed by a seething Brian Branch, Swift broke her silence on Instagram Live, tears streaming down her cheeks. The pop icon's voice cracked. "My Travis, my everything?" That hit terrified me. He's tough, but seeing him like that, it broke me. Pray for him, world. He's fighting, but tonight I just need him whole. Kelce was carted off, ruled out with a suspected concussion and neck strain. Whispers swirl. Is this the end of his MVP streak? Swift, fresh off her chart-topping album, The Life of a Showgirl, hinted at postponing her Eras Tour extension. Football's his soul, but our future? That's mine to protect. What happens when love collides with the NFL's unforgiving fury? As Kelce battles back in secrecy, Swift's raw vulnerability has fans holding their breath. Will their fairy tale withstand the sideline's shadows? Stay tuned. The comeback story of the year is just igniting.